Let's see. All right, we're ready to get started with Io. We'll take your questions now.
Dos Mamba, you're not wearing the mask.
No, I don't have it on right now. I just took it off.
I want to know about the work you've done in marketing the superhero concept that you've come up with. You talked about Kelsey. Did you talk to Kelsey at all about her broken nose? And
oh yeah, she told me she broke. I remember she broke her nose at Penn State last year. It was an unfortunate situation. So definitely, when I first found out my nose was broken, I definitely had conversations with her. And due to the the marketing question you asked, that's you guys, that's the media, the fans. I'm just trying to take it the best way as possible. Just trying to turn an unfortunate situation into a positive situation.
And the Illini official Twitter account tweeted about an hour ago that what do people want the nickname to be of your superhero concept? Do you have a favorite?
Oh, no, I don't really care. I don't really care. I actually got off social media until the rest of the season was over, so I didn't see that. But that's cool for them to ask for other people's opinions. But no, I really don't care. I like Dos Mamba though, for sure. Yeah, I like Dos Mamba.
Okay, good. Thanks.
Hey, Io, thanks for doing this. You're from Chicago. You went to Morgan Park High School, now playing for Illinois. Can you just elaborate on how special this is for you? Just, potentially being one of the top teams in the country playing for your home state?
Oh, it's exciting. I mean, this is everything that I wish for and more, just to be in this position that I'm in now. I really try to embrace it. I really try to live in a moment because, when I begin to think about like all the times or how far we have came, how, I remember walking here on my unofficial visits, my official visits, just dreaming about being in positions like this. And now, 2 days away from going out there and competing for a Big Ten championship and, having cementing our legacy and our bid to be, a top seed, to go out there and try to win a national championship. Like, being from Chicago, it's an unreal feeling, but I try to just focus on a moment, not make the moment bigger than what it is. But definitely, when it's all said and done, I'm gonna look back like, yeah, this was a memorable season. So I just want to, end it out on a bang.
And Coach Underwood was just with us, and he talked about how all in your family is. I'm just curious how supportive and integral they've been just in your basketball journey to this point.
Oh, they've been with me through it, the thick and the thin, through the hard times, through the best times, everything. They didn't see me at my highest, see me at my lows. And they really, push me each and every day to be the best player I can be on and off the court, not just with, on the court, but, in the classroom, to my professors, to managers, to, just regular people on the street. They always, taught me how to respect and, treat people how you would want to be treated. So, my family, their support on me definitely has, helped engrave me to be the player I am.
Thanks, Io. Good luck.
Joan.
Hey, Io, I'm just wondering, you and Kofi, as a duo together, how does he impact how you play or how the team plays?
Wait, say it again.
How does Kofi impact the way you play or the whole team plays?
I mean, Kofi is he's one of the most vital pieces of our team because, like, he's the anchor back there, the way we defend, he's in, over 60 to 70 ball screens a game. So, the way he plays really impacts us because, he's blocking shots, he's rebounding, he's a force on the offensive end, his motor, the joy he brings to the game, the excitement, all of that together, it has a huge impact on our team. So, definitely. And also myself, we run a lot of ball screens. So him setting great screens, getting me open, allowing me to get downhill and make reads, him catching my lobs, allowing me to, throw the ball anywhere near the rim, and him having the ability, the God-given ability to go up there and get it, it definitely helps my game.
I know he's a large presence when he arrives, but was there like a moment you knew his presence was there on the court, or like it became apparent that this was different than most post players?
Yeah, I mean, I knew when I knew when he committed here, I knew he was going to be he was going to be the best big that I play with, and just seeing his growth, seeing his, his demeanor to get better, his knack for trying to be the best player he can be, it just, impressed me even more. So definitely, his sophomore year coming back, like how he's improved drastically. Like the Ohio State game, shot a left-hand hook 12 feet from the basket, like it looked good with confidence. So just seeing the work that he's put in and seeing how, he's allowed me to push him because I'm on him every day as hard as I can be, and to see his success come, I really love seeing that.
Thanks, Al.
Yeah, we play on Friday. It'll be exactly since that last practice you had in Indy. And remember maybe about that season.
I think it's breaking up. I really can't hear you.
Yeah, Scott, sorry, you were breaking up on your
Um,
connection. Let's go to the next person, and Scott, maybe you can try back a little later.
Hey, can you hear me now, Io?
Yeah, I can hear you.
No.
I think he might be still having trouble. I'll go. For you, I mean, Andre had, obviously won the Sixth Man of the Year award. He was on the all freshman team. What makes him so special to get those accolades early in his career?
Oh, that's great. I was very excited for him to see him, get those accolades. I was very excited to, see his hard work that he's put in. He's definitely put more work into his game. Recently, the back end of the season, and it's showing. He has talent. He has an it factor. He has the ability to go out there and, impact the team on the offensive and defensive end. Each game for us, to see him, as a freshman, get better and better each game. I'm proud of him.
And then you guys could be in Indianapolis for almost a month. For you personally, what's the key? What do you take? How do you imagine you'll be passing time when you're not practicing or playing in a game?
I'm packing like I'm gonna be there for a month, so I'm gonna have my clothes, nice duffel bag with my clothes in there for a lengthy stay. I'm going to bring my video game, of course, just to keep that track going. With no social media, I need something just relax every now and then. And then that's pretty much it. Just going to chill, relax till it's time to practice and play.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
Hey, Io. DeMonte Williams has had a big part in this team, and everyone has, really been talking about that a lot this season. But I'm just wondering, what do you think his contributions have been to this team, especially as he's, really, improved at the offensive end as well?
Offensively, he's, what is he shooting from three? I think maybe 60%, high 55. So he's a tremendous 3-point shooter, one of the best in the country this year. And he's just the ultimate glue guy. Like, he does everything for us. He's a guard, really, playing a forward position. So when he's in those situations, he has the ability to drive in and get in gaps and make beautiful passes. He has like that Draymond Green instinct. He can shoot it. He can rebound. He can defend at all positions. So pretty much he does it all for us. He can make shots. He can defend. He can pass. If the Ohio State game, there's 3 balls that could have went out of bounds, 50-50 ball that he dove. He has a long wingspan. I mean, I go on and down a list about him. Like, he does everything for our team to help us be successful. And he's a senior, so he's been through all the war wounds. He was with the Illinois when we were down bad. So yeah, he does everything for us.
Absolutely. And then, when I think back to your video announcing that you were coming back to Illinois this year, you kind of like listed off a series of accomplishments that you wanted to achieve. And I know we're kind of coming up on award season, and you guys are, likely to be a 1 seed in the NCAA tournament. The Big Ten tournament's here right now. What is that kind of been like, real checking off some of those boxes, especially after last year, not being able to do that?
I think the biggest test would be winning the Big Ten championship. That's the most important award that can be accomplished right now, winning the Big Ten championship. So definitely that's where all my focus is at. Winning that award, that would be the the most prized award that I can win within the next 4 days, 5 days, wherever it is. So that's pretty much all I'm really focused on. Trying to go get that award, trying to bring that Big Ten tournament championship home.
Thanks, Io.
Yeah, Coach Underwood mentioned you guys are great in the hunter role and you have a chip on your shoulder. Do you feel that going into this tournament based on how things shook out with the regular season title?
Definitely. I think, we're definitely hunting, and also we're being hunted. So, it's that good medium that we have. Of course, we're definitely it's all in the air. I really don't have to pretty much say anything. Everyone pretty much knows how, we feel when it comes down to, the Big Ten the regular season. But, we leave it at that. The only thing we can do is go out there and try to, win Friday, the Indiana Rutgers, and then just keep winning, try to win a Big Ten championship. But, whenever we play the Indiana Rutgers, we're going to be in the hunted role. So we also have to have that mindset of, taking care of business. And then when it comes down to, whoever we play in the championship, then we take care of them also.
Michigan big man Hunter Dickinson had a comment about your approach. I don't know if you saw it. He said maybe Penn State, Maryland, anyone could be Big Ten title champs if they want to. Do you have any response to that?
Nah, I'm not gonna give him. I'm not gonna give him none of my energy. I'm not giving him no clout or nothing. He can have it. Nah, he can have that. We'll see him. He can have that.
Thanks, Al.
Yeah, no problem.
Kyle, mentioned being hunted now. You guys are hunted. How does it make you feel to get Illinois to that point? Because it's been a while since Illinois was hunted. It's been a long time. How do you feel that you guys have been able to accomplish that, being the kind of guys targeted?
It's been great. We pretty much been in that role, all the games this season. So we've been through the times where we may have slipped up, and we talked about it as a team, as a program, and it's definitely going to help propel us for the tournament. But it feels great to be in this position, to have Illinois back in that position of being hunted. But we have much more to accomplish.
Does it help set up the program beyond this year, going forward? Do you think you guys are in a lot better shape and put the place in a lot better shape than before you got here?
Definitely, that's the goal. You want to always, get good players in. You want to win, and then you want more players to come. That's how you become a pipeline. That's how you get more guys coming in here wanting to, help keep the Illinois tradition going. And I think that we're definitely moving in the right direction towards that.
Thanks, Io.
Hey, Io, the Big Ten tournament is allowing some fans. Do you know if your family is going to be in attendance in Indianapolis?
Yeah, then I'm sorry. I can almost 100% guarantee that they'll be there.
And then you talked about bringing your Xbox and your gaming system and whatnot. And I know you're a big 2K player and you're pretty decent. So is there anybody on the Illinois team that can challenge you in 2K?
Next gen? Nah, nobody can beat me on next gen. I'm different.
Thanks, Io.
Yep.
Io, a few years ago, you sat in the Jordan Brand store when you committed to Illinois, and you said you wanted to bring Illinois basketball back to a national prominent level. Now that you're entering the postseason with a chance to be a Big Ten and national title contender, can you just kind of put that into perspective a little bit?
Yeah. I mean, we're one step closer. The job isn't finished. We're nowhere near finishing, what we want to accomplish. It's great to be in this position. Definitely, it took a lot of hard work, dedication to get ourselves in this position, but the job isn't finished. We have a lot of more work to do to finish off, this great season we're having. And that's what my focus is, 100% in on, trying to finish off what we know we can accomplish.
And I know you probably don't want to reflect too much on your career, but how much has this season just meant to you, and getting this opportunity to compete for a Big Ten championship and a national title, which you kind of outlined in that return video at the end of July?
It's great. It's been great so far. Like I said, to get ourselves in a situation to, be a contender for #1 seed, to get ourselves in a position to be in a position to win a Big Ten and national championship. It's all everything that I wish for. Now it's all about executing the plan. Now it's all about focusing in on the details and the randomness of the game and trying to go out there and bring it home.
Thank you, Aya.
Io, how's it going, man? Good to see you. It's been about a decade and a half since 2 Illini teammates were all Big Ten first team. How significant is it for you to have done that together with Kofi?
I just think it shows our chemistry, our camaraderie together. It shows how we bought in together. No enviness, no hatred, none of that. Like, we all bought in for the team to bring what we can bring and showcase our talents to the team. I was extremely proud of Kofi to see him, be on the all first team Big Ten, because I've seen the work that he's put in. I've seen the hours of the gym he's put in. I've seen what he's been through. So it's a very, very incredible honor. I'm honored, to share that team with my teammate.
Thank you.
All right, I'm going to try this again. Hopefully you can hear me. Am I good?
Yes,
Yeah.
much better.
Okay. So when you play Friday, it's going to be a year exactly since that last practice in Indy last season. What do you kind of remember most about that what turned out to be the last day of that year for you guys?
So what do I remember most about that day? The most I remember about that day really is really, I really don't have a good memory about it. I remember, of course, Coach bringing it in and saying that the tournament was going to be canceled, but that's in the past. I really tried to, remember the feeling, but try to erase the memory, because I know that, we have something coming up that we can hopefully, win the Big Ten tournament. Win the Big Ten tournament this year, I think, will also give a great remembrance and respect to the team last year who didn't have a chance to come out here and compete for this team's Big Ten championship. So I really try to focus all in on trying to accomplish this year's, and then I think when we win this year, it will be winning for the team last year also.
I mean, everything we've heard about that last practice was just how good it was. I mean, do you remember it the same way? Just how well you guys were playing?
Yeah, definitely. The end of the year practices are always intense and fun. Like, our practice this whole week has been intense and fun because everyone knows it's time to win. Everyone knows that we have to be together to accomplish our goals. So the practice, everyone is locked in. It's really not too many mistakes. Coaches are locked in. Coaches understand, the same thing. So this practice just goes smooth. You're just enjoying it. You're just having fun.
Okay. Thanks, Al.
I heard the story yesterday about your grandfather calling about the nickname thing. Can you expand on that story a little bit? Did he call you specifically because he didn't like the nicknames for you?
Yeah, I talked to my grandfather. I would say maybe three to four times a week. I talk to him. Normally, I talk to him the night before my game, or 2 days before my game, and yeah, they hear about it since. So, like, they're really not fond of nicknames like that. So I was just on the phone with him, and he was telling me how my grandmother and him was looking at the TV of like the reporters and people, giving me nicknames, and he was like, "No, that's not his name. His name is Aya. His name is Aya." It's just the respect he has, just being my grandfather. But he was joking, but it was just funny to hear them say that.
And what are your conversations normally like? Is he giving you basketball advice, life advice? Just wanted to check in with his grandson. What are those conversations like?
Yeah, he pretty much gives me life advice. Pretty much every time we talk, he gives me, great advice because he knows I respect him, so much. He's probably one of the most like respectful and respected, male in my life. So definitely, I talk to him after every game. You know, he tells me I respect him so much because he's not really into the X's and O's of the game, but he understands the game of basketball. So he just tells me to, you know, go out there and play the game. I know how to play. He always prays for me, always encourages me, and he just always uplifts me. So when we're just talking about ways I can improve in the game, on the court and off the court.
Thanks.
All right, that'll wrap us up with Io. We'll stand by. We'll be getting going with Trent here in a minute.
Thank y'all.